Hi, this entire video is being filmed on a GoPro Hero 7 using an SM58. How about that? So first, choose your microphone. I'm using an SM58 in here because it gives me really good rejection and this room isn't good for sound. Perhaps by now, some of you may have noticed this little silver bit at the bottom of my microphone. That's a Triton FET head, and what that does is it boosts the gain by 20 something dB and sends a really hot signal into the GoPro from my preamp. So with a loud signal already going into the preamp and the preamp then gained up and then sending a hot signal into the GoPro, you get really clean audio as long as you set the GoPro to line in. If you want to know how to do that, I have done a video showing how to switch the GoPro over from mic in to line in, and it's fairly easy to do. Just go into the menu system and it's there. So now I have a very big signal going into the GoPro via the line in, which means there's no processing being done by the GoPro whatsoever. There's no automatic gain, there's no limiting, it's just pure audio. So let's have a listen. For this shot, I've put myself in quite a difficult filming position. I'm right in between a garage on one side and a shed on the other side, so I'm right in a corridor, and I'm using the SM58 on a short patch, but this time it's going straight into the Saramonic preamp, and that's feeding the line in of the GoPro. So you get really clean audio, and I'm using the rejection characteristics of the SM58 to avoid the reverberation that can go on in here. Actually, this is a bit like a reverb unit, where in the old days they used to use rooms actually with a corridor with parallel walls in order to create reverb for pop music, and this is just like that. As usual, it's quite windy here, but as you can hear, hopefully I'm getting nice clean audio and not too much of the traffic sounds in the background and the bird sounds. And this is perfectly mobile. It's, as I say, a short patch lead into the Saramonic, which is strapped to a selfie stick, and it enables me to walk around with a really nice microphone and be able to choose the microphone for the situation and try and get that sound right. So for those times when you want the audio to be really good, or if it's really quiet and you want to get rid of hiss, or you want to try and lose background sounds by using a certain microphone, this setup works extremely well. So why would anyone want to use a microphone like this into a GoPro? All I would say is it dramatically improves your audio, and for those static situations when you're on holiday or even when you're at home, it really gives you much better audio. On top of that, if you listen now, I am in the worst room in my house. This is the kitchen, lots of bare walls and all sorts of things, and I've stuck myself right in a corner here, so there's lots of reflection from behind me, and it still gets perfectly acceptable audio because I'm using a dynamic which has really good rejection, and being able to choose a decent mic really improves your audio dramatically. Not only is the volume incredibly low, but it doesn't go up and down with the automatic gain in the GoPro. So if I talk loud or I talk soft, it doesn't matter. And what I can do then in post is I can add the amount of compression that I need in order to make the speech clear without going over the top. And it puts you completely in control of how your audio is going to sound, rather than letting the GoPro whack the volume up and down automatically, which can become a bit obvious sometimes. So to be honest, the sound can really be improved on a GoPro big time just by using that line in and pushing in a big signal from a decent microphone. So when you're on holiday and you want to up your game with the audio, when you're in the flat or in the place you're staying in, the villa, then there's nothing to stop you using a much nicer microphone setup straight into the GoPro, and it really improves the quality of your audio. It comes across as much more professional. Please hit the like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Cheers for now.